What is up, Light Fam? It is David, your spiritual awakening coach, here to help you through your spiritual awakening. Ascension symptoms, anxiety. We need to talk about this one. A lot of you guys are feeling the palpable and oftentimes crippling ascension symptoms of anxiety, mental agitation, frustration, irritability, agitation. These are the ascension symptoms that rob you of your peace and serenity. They can obviously affect your spiritual sovereignty. So let's first understand why you feel the ascension symptoms of anxiety. And then we're going to talk about the cure. This is a very powerful technique that will alleviate, dissolve, and erase those ascension symptoms of anxiety and bring you back to center, bring you back to peace and calmness, help you regain that spiritual sovereignty. So what is going on here with anxiety as an ascension symptom? So if we think of the ascension process as the cells of our body releasing denser energy that no longer serves to make room for lighter energy. What is lighter energy? Light energy. Energy that's more in alignment with the dominant frequency of source, which is love. That denser energy needs to be released so that there's room. Now, denser energy is in alignment with the polar opposite frequency of love, which is fear. Now, I am a huge believer that the cells of our bodies have consciousness. This is why I always say, watch yourself talk, because the cells of your body, they're eavesdropping on what you're saying, okay? So if the cells of our bodies have consciousness, then that means they also store and house all of our beliefs, including many of the fear-based limiting beliefs that we carry, the self-sabotaging beliefs that we carry, unhealed trauma that we carry. These are all denser energetic components of ourselves, which are in alignment with fear. So what happens when we go through the ascension process and the cells of your body begin to release those beliefs that are in alignment with fear? Well, you're flooded with beliefs of fear. Remember, the anxiety is the mind being off into some future scenario, fear-mongering. Well, the mind, the brain, is composed of cells. So when the cells of your brain release all of the things that you're fearing, that you didn't even realize you were fearing, it's going to cause a little bit of anxiety. The analogy or the vision that I'm getting is kind of like a horse race. You know how you've got all of the different gates and then all the gates open and all the horses come out? Well, each horse represents something that you're fearing or even made up fears. So then you get this sense of impending doom. You start catastrophizing because all of these fear-based beliefs are released into your mental scape and you can't find your peace. Does it mean that these fears of the future have any validity to them? Are they going to come true? No, it just means that your mind is purging what no longer serves and is flooding your mindscape with fear-based thoughts because those thoughts no longer serve. So this, if you understand this, that will help you invalidate a lot of those fears, which will reduce the anxiety. So again, you're not going crazy. There's no catastrophe that's going to happen. You're just ascending. Now, if we add to this, what also happens when you are ascending? When you're ascending, you are stepping into higher states of consciousness, higher frequency. Your energy body, your internal compass is emitting a higher frequency. Well, that higher frequency is now able to attach to one of the infinite number of parallel realities that exist as pure potential in the quantum field. Well, boom, it's linked. And because we live in a soup of conscious awareness, that higher frequency of that potential parallel reality is now aware of you, consciously aware of you. So now your internal compass, your energy body, is linked in to this higher frequency timeline that you actually want to live. And so it's also picking up that higher signal from that higher timeline. Well, guess who doesn't know how to properly and accurately interpret that higher signal? Your ego. The ego sucks at interpreting the esoteric. So it just throws everything under the threat to survival bucket, and now you're in fight or flight because the ego doesn't know how to interpret that higher timeline, which is actually for your highest good. So now you've got two components of anxiety happening. Your mind is releasing thoughts that cause anxiety because it's purging so that there's more room for light, higher consciousness type of ideas instead of fear. And your ego is picking up the higher frequency from the higher timeline that your energy body is putting into the body from this higher timeline. Now you've got double anxiety happening. So now that you understand a little bit about all of that, let's talk about one of the best techniques to dissolve all of this fear and anxiety. So let's talk about this powerful technique for dissolving the ascension symptom of anxiety. But first, smash that like button, smash the subscribe button. Sorry guys, just trying to grow my little slice of YouTube heaven over here. Really because I see so many spiritual channels just getting huge audiences promoting fear and divisiveness. This is not spirituality. This is fear, which is the opposite frequency of ascension because it's the opposite of love. So, the bigger that these platforms grow, the more people, the more of the collective consciousness stays in fear, bypasses doing any healing, and doesn't ascend. So if I can get a bigger platform, I can actually get empowering real spirituality out there to the masses that is in alignment with love so that everybody can ascend and leave the fear behind. So to do that, if you can, please share this video. When you share the video, you're letting the algorithm know that you like what we're doing over here at Lightways. So if you know someone that is struggling with the ascension symptom of anxiety, please share. That lets the algorithm know that you like us, and then we get a bigger platform so that more people can step into the love frequency and out of the fear frequency. The fear frequency is why there's so much chaos in the world that everyone's complaining about, but no one's stepping into the love frequency. So if I can get this message of leaving fear behind and empowerment, we can help the world. Okay, enough of my rant. Let's get on to this powerful technique of alleviating the ascension symptom of anxiety. First, you want to bring yourself back to the present moment. So close your eyes and do what I call 5-3-3. You're going to take a big deep breath, hold it for 5 seconds, exhale, take a big deep breath for 3 seconds, and then exhale, big deep breath, exhale for 3 seconds. So this brings you back to the present moment. And now what you want to do is take your hand, place it on your heart. You want to bring your conscious awareness to your heart space. Putting your hand here, that feeling kind of anchors that consciousness in your heart space. Where are you not? In your head. You're not in your head, you're in your heart. You're not in fear, you're in love. You're not off into the future, you're in the present moment. This is where all peace is found. And you can even kind of massage or go into a circular motion with your hand. This is a self-soothing practice, which lets you know that everything is okay. And as you are present in the present moment, and your conscious awareness is in your heart, you're doing this circular motion, you want to repeat this mantra. I am peace. I am not my thoughts. I am calm. My identity is not fear. I am present where I am safe and everything is okay. I give thanks that, and then you add in what you're grateful for. You can add as many things as you want for which you're grateful, or one thing. It doesn't matter. But gratitude is the sub-frequency of the dominant frequency of source, which is love. You're getting into that ascending frequency. You're getting into that open receptive energy where you're able to receive insight. And most importantly, you're not in fight or flight. It's real hard to be grateful and be in fight and flight at the same time. So gratitude keeps you in that present moment, linked into the love frequency while you're saying that mantra. If you need to go back and rewind to get the mantra or write it down, definitely do so. Now, a thing that you can also add to this is while you're saying this mantra, you can also give yourself a hug. Up and down. Again, this is a self-soothing technique. And since your eyes are closed, why not visualize? You can visualize that this hug is coming from your favorite archangel or your favorite spirit guide, or whatever your concept of God is, whatever home feels like to you, is giving you a reassuring hug, letting you know that you are safe and sound and everything is okay. I hope that this helps you guys alleviate this ascension symptom of anxiety. I love you guys. See you in the next video. Namaste.